Oh, hello everyone, welcome back to the CADA Draft League. We are entering week 4, halfway through the season approximately, and we're looking at a positive run so far on a 2-1 position. And we're going into facing a team that hasn't had the best of luck in their current run, but really has a team that I think if they dip into it well enough, they can break through, especially against me, who had a team that's very, very slow, into a team for them that's very, very fast. So I think they've made some changes for specifically to make it even faster, and have a couple answers to what I have in my team, possibly for this week at least, their perspective. Of course, this time, did change up a bit to make sure I wasn't using the same thing over and over again, as well as to prep for that team that I will be facing into. And the changes I made, quite drastic from the past couple of weeks. Some of the Pokemon that are more offensive now becoming supportive, some of the ones that are now supportive going the other way around, going offensive. Of course, we've got Farigiraf and Blood Moon are sort of coming back for another week. I really feel they really can show themselves in this match. Of course, not really brought both of them at the same time, which is why I drafted them both for, but we'll see how it goes. Failing is coming in again after such a great performance last week. Is going to be going for a little bit of a bulkier set, just kind of to keep my opponent on their toes, really, rather than putting all that pressure down. And then Fable coming in to help make sure that Follow Me is there, so it can get those boosts up. And then we've got the Bastiodon coming in, which I really do hope I can bring for at least one battle, because it's just such a fun Pokemon, given it's got such a high defensive stat, as well as special defensive stat. Yeah, it's just so good. And then Morgrim is there to kind of taunt things he'd be taunted, and it's got Light Screen and Reflect, just to kind of weigh up what Pokemon are doing more damage to me on time of being on the field. Hopefully it does go very well. Again, this was one that was very, very hard to prep for, but we'll see in the battle to come if it is something that I did have to put all this effort into, or will I be prepping way too big for my boot. Alright, let's see what we're going into. Had a bit of a hiccup in, say, on the first match. Accidentally loaded in with a completely different team. My own fault for pressing the wrong button there when I was putting it up. But anyway, let's see what we can kind of meander around what's on the field in front of us. So the slacking, I don't know how to pronounce. It's like different. It's one of those ones where it's really odd because you almost say slack because it's slacking, but also slay because I don't know. Something. Anyway, Blastoise coming is something I prepped for as well. There's no Florigis, which I did prep quite heavily for. Not super heavily, but some of my Pokemon I prepped into that. That's good. Talonflame is something I kind of knew was coming, so I thought I'd prep into that as well. Overall, I feel quite happy with this. If anything, Bastiodon actually feels quite nice coming in here, because this is one of those few matchups where it's quite good. I can Terra Dragon it to take a lot of the boost very, very well and get the defense boost up. This could be a Bastiodon Morgrim lead, actually. Yeah, I'll do a Bastiodon Morgrim. And then they haven't got anything that's Trick Roomy, besides maybe a slow Blastoise. I think this Fable could be fun because I got that Poison Jab, which I didn't actually know it learned. In fact, I'll lead Farigiraf, Morgrim, Bastiodon, and Ursaluna in the back. There we go. That should do it. I think getting Trick Room up is a really big priority here. As you see, Blastoise and Ogerpon. Okay, so I know I take a hit from Ogerpon, and Blastoise is a really iffy one. I don't want to waste up my Terra Dragons. That's really good in the Bastiodon in this matchup. So I'm going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to go for Light Screen to prioritize the Blastoise not hitting with like a strong move. Yep, that's fine. And now that that's gone for the Source Dance, I'm quite happy just going into that quite big. Gonna go Hyper Voice and then Foul Play the Ogerpon. See how much that does. It does get that +2. Muddy Water, please don't get the accuracy drop, that'd be very painful. Okay, and there goes Ogerpon, that's very, very nice. Right, Slaking coming in. I'm just gonna go for Hyper Voice again and then get a Reflect up, just so Slaking is kind of covered. So I'm even getting that mixed up now. Slaking look at slaking, look at slacking. I'm sure I'll decide something by the final battle. I'm sure game 3, whatever I'm saying game 3, that's what I'm calling it for the rest of the match. That's what I'm going for. Parastella, okay, let's see if that's going to go for like some sort of massive Giga Impact, because I know that's something I did count for on a lot of my Pokemon. Body Slam, okay, Farage takes that, gets paralyzed, but I don't really mind about that. Again, let's go for Hyper Voice, and I'm gonna switch in the Bastiodon on Morgrams. Morgram's kind of done its job. Like, I have no other use for it now. Water, okay. And he's that Turun. Okay, so he hasn't got that ability swap through, which I guess they're kind of okay with. Let's go for that again. Gonna go for a Terra Dragon on 9 defense. Get ourselves nice and ready just to take loads and loads of hits. Yeah, it misses anyway, which is good. We actually want Farage to go down. Like, oh, that's actually really good Terra. So I'm glad I Terra'd on that turn. I was a bit hesitant. I'm gonna go for Trick Room again, pray for the miss, and then go for Body Press into slacking. So Blastoise isn't really touching us. Okay, that's fine, because now you can't do the shenanigans where you take my ability. And I also get Trick Room up, like, really nicely. You're Poison type. Okay, so I'm just going for Psychic Noise into you. And then Body Press into you. Don't know if you have... Do you have Protect hanging out in the back? Oh no, the Toxic didn't go through because the Armor Tail. And your Mental Herb. Okay, so now I actually I didn't know that Mental Herb worked that way with the heal blocking effects. But we're gonna go for that Psychic Noise, and I'll go for a Metal Sound. Okay, we understood. Really? Base 31. Oh yeah, because of the speed feature from Para. I didn't realize that. Right. Glad we actually pioneered that really, really well. Navigated through our match. Quite good. Bastiodon finally getting to show what it can do once it gets itself set up. So let's hope we can continue that into game 2. Hope we made a nice swift 2-0, because that means that, yeah, these Pokemon have done their job perfectly. So I'll quickly jump over to that next game, and I'll join everyone there. So they know I have foul play, and they know I go for like reflect and stuff. They know I go for, like, that I have screens. They could be. They could be incentivized not to bring that lead, or just try and play around that. But I think getting that Trick Room up quite quickly is a good call. I could even bleed like the Phalanx mode, and just cause like I actually pressed the button for open team sheet and didn't get it. Do I change up things to go for the Fatal Phalanx? Do you go for that fast mode, have them prep into my slow mode? No, I think I need to go. I think I just go for the slow mode again. Like, there's nothing that punishes it. It's Faradas Morgram and Ogerpon plus Blastoise. Okay, so it's that same lead, it's that same mind game down, but I'm just gonna go for that same Trick Room. And I'm actually gonna go for Reflect. Yeah, okay, good. So there's the Terra first. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Now get Trick Room up, we get Bastiodon in. Go for Hyper Voice, go for Terra Dragon, and go for an Iron Defense. Not doing the most, but honestly, that is fine. The Axis Drop is going to be quite a bit annoying, but I'm sure we can break through that quite well. We're going to go for Helping Hand, just to be safe. And then Body Press. If we see a spiky sheet, that's gonna be why else be there? Hyper Voice. I'm just going for another Iron Defense. Really, like they're trying to burn out the Trick Room turn, which I'm happy with. Because I can just get the boosts up. No, I did waste a turn there for the body press, but hyper voice and then just body press into the unless I go psychic noise into you and then now I need to get things. I'm just gonna go psychic noise and then body press into the Blastoise. Yeah, because you're gonna go for that protect anyway. Rocky helmet. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Talonflame comes in. That could have a Wisp. I'm gonna try and set up Trick Room anyway. And then I'm just gonna go for a body press again to Ogerpon. U-turn. That's fine. Like, would you bring in Cottony? Depends what you have in like with that Cottony. Oh, the drop coming in handy there for my opponent. No, Ursaluna, I know I can take a hit from that, but I don't know if I can take like massive hits. And if you have like Charm or Tickle or something, that could throw some spanners in the works. Honestly, I'm gonna go for the double up into the Ogerpon. There's Charm, which is fine by me. Oh, we live with the... That's good, that's good. This could be annoying though. I'm just gonna go for the Vacuum Wave and Talonflame just to break any sashes or anything, and then just go for a body press. Memento as well, like, so just dropping down a Pokemon. I write through things that they do for the GG in chat there. Yeah, I think they kind of realize that the writing is off, quite on the wall. Go for that Vacuum Wave again, and then just go for body press again. Let's see, U-turn does that knockout onto the Ursaluna, but then of course the body press being super strong from this +3, well, 3 times that +4. It's +4 actually. The +4 Bastiodon, meaning that there is that final KO, which is something you don't see very often, a Pokemon getting a knockout with that low offensive stats as well as being a resisted move. But of course, again, just Bastiodon, super powerful, bringing it on through, getting that victory for us in a time when I thought it wasn't going to get a single match this season, but there it is, pulling through a win this season by having that amazing bulk to its name, as well as just that ability to tear it into a dragon type and sit there and wait for damage to come its way. Of course, as always, commiserations to my opponent who put up a bit of a fight. I got a bit shaky on that second match there where a lot of knockouts happened quite quickly, and where there was the spiky shields and like go for those protect calls. It did get me a bit on my edge of my seat. It did make me think that this could be going to a game 3, but just that swift closure of the end game with the Cottony coming in and was it Cottony? I think that's called Cottony. Cottony coming in and just kind of having no pressure to put down and just went for that Memento just to kind of mitigate something, maybe expecting for a Rock Slide and not really having an answer, but I think just spamming Vacuum Wave to get that priority move off, to break any sashes, to break any beneficial terms on that side of the field, and just going for that body press just to make sure the damage is going down and down, meaning it go above and beyond. So claiming another win there, really good. That puts us at 3-1 for this season, and a really good point to be at the halfway point, because now it's kind of cushioned me to just, you know, maybe go through with like 2 losses, maybe just go complete way with as many wins as possible. But we'll see if that is the outcome in the upcoming weeks. So until then, I will be checking up on the teams and the rosters to see what I can build for week 5.